Yo, what is up everyone? This is a quick guide to all 5 shrines in the game. Hope you enjoy. So now let's talk about all the shrine rewards. These are all equipment that you can use throughout your game, and each one usually pertains to what you're getting for the shrine. They may be helpful throughout the game, or they may be helpful just in that instance, or not at all. It all depends on how much you've researched and where you're at. Now let's start with the first shrine. The first shrine is located on the first island. Right when you start out, you can get this item, and all you need is some cod. Okay, I think we have enough cod. So, where it is from that port, you head left. And you just follow this line. You follow the cliff all the way to the side, past the buoy. And around this corner. And here we are. Now each shrine indicates what item you need. And sometimes it helps with the design of the carvings. So this one needs cod, and quite a large amount of it. So what we do is we just fill it in, and we'll get it. So that is 5 cod. And what you get is a fishing rod. Although very slow fishing speed, this lets you catch both the fish, coastal and shallow fish, at the same time. Also, the location of the statue is J9. Alright, on to statue 2. Here in the Gale Cliffs, you're gonna need a crab pot, and the statue is located on the island. If you take the dock, you go all the way to the right around these cliffs, and it will be in a little corner. So here we are, and what it shows is a big crab and then 2 small crabs on the bottom. So what we need is we need the 2 crabs here that will fit on the right side and the left side, and then the big crab on the bottom. So that is why we need the crab pot. Also, the location of the statue is at E3. So I've deployed my crab pot, and now we're gonna wait a few days. The fastest way to do this is just by resting at a dock. Alright, I've rested a few days, let's check on the crab pot. I've also moved the crab pot a little closer because of the depth requirement. And this is what we needed. All 3 crabs. The rock crab, 2 of them, and the decorator crab. Alright, here we are back at the shrine. And what we do is we place this one down here, and then we rotate these crabs here. And what we get is another crab pot. Keep in mind, these items do not sell for very much, so they're kind of useless after if you don't need them. So now the 3rd statue. From this research outpost, we are going to head south. We're going to go through this here, and we're going to hit that first island that we see in the distance. Around the back will be the shrine. Now this one you need oceanic rod and an abyssal, because this one is all about sharks. Just make sure you have enough space. We need a black tip reef shark, which is at night, in spots where bronze whaler would spawn. What you need is a hammerhead shark, which can be found in the Stellar Basin area, as well as a ghost shark, which can be found throughout the world. And what you get is a abyssal and hadal crane. This one is very useful because it could be your first hadal crane that you use, and it's much easier to get than if you were to spend parts on it. The location of the statue is at H2. The fourth statue is located in Twisted Strand, and if you hug this wall and go all the way to the second entrance on the right, we will be at the statue. Keep in mind, you need a trawling net that is oceanic, which means you have to put in all your research into the last net that you can get. The oceanic fish can be found anywhere as long as you have the net out. Just make sure that you have it out at all times so you can get the fish. This also takes quite a long time. And here we are at the statue. Location is D13. On the statue it shows a three-eyed fish, which is a glob amalgamated body, and it's very spherical. So now we have to play the waiting game and get the fish that we need. And the best way is to just spin in circles until you can get it. There is a fish, finally. It took a bit, but there's our fish. Let's get back to the statue. Keep in mind you only need one of these, but if you get more, that's just money. Alright, here we are. So we take the fish, the anchovy king, and we put it in. And then it gives us this reward, the tendon rod. The fifth and final shrine is on Devil's Spine. From this dock, you go all the way over here and in through the ruins. Now this is one of the story missions, or one of the pursuits, but this also counts as one of the shrines, because it gives you one of the items. Be sure not to run into any of the rocks, like I did. And here it is. So what it requires is 2 aberrant fishes, which I already have. And this is probably the best item that you can get from a shrine. This is definitely my favorite, because it increases your fishing speed by 330. This is also probably the most accessible, because all you need is This is probably the most accessible, because all you need is 2 aberrant fish. The location of the shrine is at O14 and on the border of P14. I hope this guide was useful. Thank you guys for watching. I have one more video that I'm gonna work on, and it's going to be all the achievements in the game, so stay tuned. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.